Looking for some anime to check out?
Don't.
Looking for some anime to check out? Now, as we compose ourselves, let us move on to our top 5 anime we've watched this year inside of the Discord. So, honorable mentions, I told you one was Tokyo Revengers because it was hilariously bad. So bad that it became hilarious.
It's so dumb.
It's so dumb. It's brilliant.
No! It's just dumb.
Made in Abyss, seasons 1 and 2, which we watched. They are both good. I both highly recommend them. The Boy and the Beast, also very good. Makima, When the Promised Flower Land Blooms. I said that wrong. Yeah.
Not Makima.
And last but not least, I have to say I enjoyed Magic Girl Sight. I did.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Magical Girl Sight was interesting.
Right. Well, I felt like it came in the realm or the time of when everybody was like praising Madoka and it didn't have enough shine, but it feels completely different from Madoka. Like the first episode, my God, you better strap yourself down inside your chair for that.
That's the true test, is if you can get through the first episode and then watch the rest of the series.
I would be interested to see if they do give it a season 2 because I'd watch it. But yeah, that's my honorable mention.
Well, my honorable mentions, The Boy and the Beast as well. It surprised me because I'm not a huge fan of that director's work. I forget his name, but he does, like The Girl Who Lived Through Time, Belle.
Oh, okay.
All those kind of slice of life romance with a supernatural twist. I felt like The Boy and the Beast was a more personal piece to him. It just felt more cohesive and it was a really, really good story. And then on my honorable mentions as well is Trigun.
Yes.
We rewatched it recently. I technically watched it for the first time. It holds up. It's a good anime, and that's why it deserves to be on the honorable mentions.
I'm happy to hear that. Now that we got that honorable mentions out the way, what is your 5th place?
Number 5.
Yeah.
Number 15.
So this might surprise you.
Okay.
Number 5 on my list for top best anime that we watched this year is Golden Boy.
Spoiler alert, it's on my list too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You would totally think that we would not enjoy something that is
Insert scene of swimming.
hypersexualized. It's very fan servicey, but the characters, the characters and the plot are just so good, and there's a purpose to the sexualization, right? It's not just there. It's not like Bubble where you're just looking at her butt for no reason. There's a reason to it, and it adds to the comedy of it. And then there's this really heartfelt feeling to the anime as well, and not a lot of anime or movies or TV series or anything can do that well, and Golden Boy did it really well, so that's why it's my number 5.
Oh man, I have all of the same things that you have to say, and I ranked it higher than you.
Oh,
but yeah,
wow.
But anyway, my number 5 on this list is Spy Family. Spy Family is the anime that came and slaughtered my heart, and I didn't know I needed it to be taken like that. I love the dynamics of the family unit that was built, the comical elements inside of it, the fact that I could clearly see they're building up to a serious plot, but right now we in the comedy grounds of the anime. Anya is such a nice, fun, little person character. Love her so much. Lloyd, the seriousness that he's trying to elicit but is not. Yor is just pure
He's adorable.
Comedy gold.
Yes.
This show just took me by the reins. But this is one of the shows where I see why the hype was there, because it was good. Love it. Love it. Love
Nice.
it.
Moving on to number 4. Number 4 on my list, which may also come to a surprise to you as to why it's so low on my list, is Ranking of Kings. I'm pretty sure.
So low.
I'm pretty sure the last time we did this, which was last year, we had not finished Ranking of Kings yet, but we still put it on our list. And Ranking of Kings was like one of my. It was either the first or second one on my list. First. I was loving the series so much, but that ending just really destroyed it for me.
The ending felt like they was trying to bring closure to an arc, because you know some people don't like animes that feel inconclusive, and I don't know if they
went the wrong way.
Yeah,
they went the wrong way. Still an amazing anime. Love the Ghibli feels of it, but it almost feels more intense and more dark.
Like like Ghibli dark.
I love the main character. He's so charming. There's so much about him that's really great as a main character, and that's why it's on my top list, but it's not at its spot where it was last year.
Okay, my number 4 spot is Golden Boy. Like I said, we're only like one level apart, so I feel it's pretty much the same thing. All of the same reasons Fluffy give, and it's just that what I find surprising, and you'll see this in other things that I've ranked, is I love when raunchy characters can be so well written and so lovable that you just forget that they're raunchy.
There's more to them than just being raunchy.
I think that requires really good writing, a really good storytelling, excellent comedic like timing and stuff, and Golden Boy just did all of those things. So it's like check, check, check. I love you, Golden Boy.
We love you. Number 3, mine is Spy Family.
Okay, so not too far off. I feel like we're in the same realm.
Spy Family was definitely one that I wasn't expecting to like as much. I love the animation. I love how they all look. I love the dynamic between each character. Anya is just the most adorable thing in the world, and she's great. Not only because she's adorable, but she's also a very realistic child character. Like there are things about her that she does because she's a child. Yor is fantastic. They could have totally went with the whole badass like personality for Yor, but they went the other way, which I love. It adds so much to her. Then of course Lloyd is the badass one, but then there's also a softer side to him.
My number 3, for reasons that I said previously, is Chainsaw Man. I love me Chainsaw Man.
Yes.
I love Denji's pervertedness, but inside of the best way possible. And he's not like over the toply written. He isn't this like, I want to write all things inside of the world. These demons did these things to me and my pooch. Like he just don't care about nothing. And I like that it's a step away from having these characters who have like these super big moral compasses, or like characters who have this deep-seated like rooted goal of trying to right some wrong that happened to them inside of the past. He is just someone who living life, and it feel like just sniffing, like you want to sniff in some of that. You just want to live life with Denji, and that's how I feel. I want to live life with him, just carefree. Let's kill up the Infinity Demon, and then we touch boobs. Like that's how I feel.
Our lists are very similar, because at number 2 for me is Chainsaw Man.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's pretty high up there, and that's one that I really was expecting to not like.
We was expecting Tankation,
but it was so pleasantly refreshing. The characters are refreshing. The designs of the female characters are just A+. Because a lot of anime, even if they're all in suits, but anime loves to have those suction tight clothes that just like emphasize your
with
boobs,
the body where it's like bang bang bang.
Yes.
Like, do you breathe? Where is your waist?
How do you breathe? Where are your organs? That's just other additional things that make this anime great. Adding on to what Nikita has said, because I agree with what she has said. It's a great anime. It's hilarious. Denji is so funny. I really feel sad for these characters because I know that something
They're
bad
all
is gonna
gonna die,
happen. And it's amazing that you can already feel that way about these characters.
Yeah.
But that's why Chainsaw Man is at number 2.
My number 2, which I don't think you're gonna see coming, is Bleach.
Okay. I actually was expecting you to put Bleach somewhere on this list.
Of course, Bleach is the gift that Tite Kubo gave us. We were not ready for this. We didn't deserve it. But he gave this to us. And it is our choice to accept it and to watch it. Thousand Year Blood War arc, the fight scenes. I was not ready for this in my lifetime.
They did a great job animating it.
And I have a bias. I am a hardcore Bleach fan because, you know, Bleach was the first anime that fully synced me into the life of what it is to be a weeb. I just love Bleach. And Thousand Year Blood War was always gonna make it here. I was one of those people who was waiting for the day. I read fan fiction. This is a completely biased placement, and I fully acknowledge that. Come for me if you must. That's my number 2 spot.
So my number 1 anime that we watched this year, which is also an anime that came out this year, is, well, overall the whole series, but the 3rd season of Mob Psycho 100 took
God.
my heart and everything.
Can I like erase what I did? Because maybe I have like 2 number 1s.
Some regrets.
Yeah.
You can say both of them.
I feel like
But
I wrote this list before we finished. But anyway.
Mob Psycho was just so good. I'm still in denial over it ending. I felt so many emotions through it. Obviously, like, we're going to have a review on Mob Psycho, and I say a bunch of stuff in that video too, but it's just number 1 for a reason. I'm going to hold this anime dear to my heart for a long time.
Yeah, I feel like if I had to do like an ultimate anime of all time, or an anime you should watch before you die, or an anime that anybody will like, or an anime that introduces you to anime, Mob will be on Mob will be on all of those lists. It will be on every single one of those lists. But I didn't put that as my number 1 because we weren't finished watching it at that point. So Mob deserves to be there. So I'm going to have a / number 1. So Mob / Ranking of Kings. And the reason why, I know you gave this your number 5 spot, but the reason why I gave this number 1 is because, 1, I felt like Ranking of Kings was very underrated. I think not a lot of people talked about it. The sense of feeling, the happiness, the struggles that you see the main character goes through, Boji, it's just wonderful. And why I like it so much is Boji is not a typical main character. Boji cannot speak. Boji can't communicate in the typical way. Like, Boji is the character who people who have a lot of different like struggles can see themselves in. And that's why I love Ranking of Kings. It's so good. And then we won't speak about that, but it's so good.
I agree.
I feel like Mob and Ranking of Kings, they give me the same feeling. And that's why I put them both at number 1.
And I think that Ranking of Kings has so much to go off of. Like, if it continues, it can only go up from here. It deserves to be up there.
This was a good year in the Discord for us. Now, upon
was.
reflecting, like, we had some sucky years, y'all. We was watching some trash, some
Non-stop
Stabber,
trash.
and it feels like a very good way to end out 2022. So thank you, Discord members, for watching all of the anime with us. Thank you for all the suggestions. We might disagree on some things, but in a sense, we are so happy that you guys gave us things to watch, because they weren't things that we would normally watch. And I found myself liking a lot of those. Even
It really
though...
broadened our choices of what to watch as well.
So here's to 2022.
Cheers.
Oh, if you guys like these types of videos, y'all, we didn't even remember. You know what to do. Please. So now that you've seen our top 5 pick, definitely check out this Mob Psycho review we did because we go through all the reasons why it's awesome. Check it out.